and dry up your tears. You're sentenced to Dartmoor for 21 years. So dry up your tears, love, and kiss me goodbye. The best friends must part, love, so must you and I. I hear the train coming, 'twill be here at 9 to take the Dartmoor to serve up my time. I look down the railway and plainly I see you standing there waving your goodbyes to me. So dry up your tears, love, and kiss me goodbye. The best friends must part, love, so must you and I. Dry up your tears, love, and kiss me goodbye. The best friends must part, love, so must you and I. 6 months have gone by, love, I wish I were dead. This dark dreary dungeon and stone for my bed. It's hailing, it's raining, the moon gives no light. Now won't you tell me, love, why you never write? I've counted the days, love, I've counted the nights. I've counted the footsteps, I've counted the lights. I've counted the raindrops, I've counted the stars. I've counted a million of these prison bars. I've waited, I've trusted, I've longed for the day. A lifetime so lonely, my hair's turning grey. My thoughts are for you, love, till I'm out of my mind. For 21 years is a mighty long time. I have a set also ready for the violin, and I have another song opened in my book for later in the middle of the show. Yeah. Hello everyone, and thank you for being here. Happy Friday to you, Friday the 20th of February. Hello J Baxtra. Hi. Hello, and thank you for writing to me. And thank you also for not writing to me, just being here. Thanks very much. So, the positive thought for today: we tend to get what we expect. And what is today? It's National Love Your Pet Day. It is also Clean Out Your Bookcase Day, the 20th of February. It is National Comfy Day, and I think I'll click on that one after going through them all. It's National Caregivers Day, National Cherry Pie Day. It is National Day of Solidarity with Muslim, Arab and South Asian immigrants today on the 20th of February. Yes, Dino Drawer. Hello, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Zegaya. Thank you very much. So it is National Leadership Day, it is National Handcuff Day, National Muffin Day, National Student Volunteer Day, No Politics Day is actually today, which is really cool. Yeah, and it's other things as well. And the one I wanted to really click on was National Comfy Day, the 20th of February. You have been granted permission by me and this source that I'm reading it from, I suppose, to get as comfortable as you please. This means you get to wear comfy clothes and be a complete mess, eat comfort food, and embark on an activity that allows you to be cozy. All you have to do is find your favourite spot and relax. Happy National Comfy Day to you. Get comfortable in your favourite blanket is number one to celebrate the day. Grab your favourite blanket or get a hold of your comfy sweater or blanket and simply relax at home. Number two is to wear comfy clothes. Which clothes do you feel the most comfortable in? Whether it's pajamas, a t-shirt or a towel, now is the time to let your hair down and wear whatever you want. And then number three is to have a pajama party. Call a couple of close friends and family members to a pajama party so you can have some popcorn, some drinks and lots of story sharing. 5 fun facts about blankets. The weight of a blanket. A good weighted blanket is 20% of the individual's body weight. Blankets and dreams. Weighted blankets are known to push one into REM sleep. The historical outlook. During the Middle Ages, only the rich could afford a blanket. Blankets and psychology. Blankets are associated with sleep because we have been taking one since childhood. Oh. And then number 5 is neurological benefits of blankets. Blankets decrease anxiety and stress by stimulating serotonin. Why do we love National Comfy Day? Well, it gives you a day to relax. It promotes the idea of comfort above all, and it actually keeps one happy. And my windows opened and you can hear the rain, which was perfect for that kind of a story. To have that kind of ambience, like audio in the background. So the angel number today is 2002. It's a powerful message to find inner peace, balance and stability in your thoughts, in your actions and in your relationships. Hello to Dublin. Thank you for writing to me. The angel number 2002 often signifies a period of deep transformation and divine timing, urging you to trust your intuition, embrace new beginnings and foster collaboration and honest communication with others. It emphasizes strengthening connections through honest communication and teamwork. And also this number, mirror number significance. So that means that 2002 is actually the same backwards. As a mirror number, it is often considered a sign from the universe to focus on spiritual development and trust the divine timing of your life. Seeing 2002 is a reminder to appreciate the people in your life and to cultivate peace within yourself. Hello to Gavin on the Go TV. Hi, and thank you for writing to me. So now it's already 6:15. Okay, so I can't believe that, but before the horoscopes, I will do a reminder of the positive thought because of the time. We tend to get what we expect. Now, Aries horoscope for today, the 20th of February. Financial prosperity is just around the corner for you, especially with your recently acquired money management skills. It's likely that you will receive a windfall in the near future. And then there's Taurus. The significant other in your life, Taurus, needs your support, not a lecture right now. Let them know you're available to listen and help in any way. But do not smother your partner with kindness. They will come to you when they are ready. So Gemini, dear Gemini, today is the final push to complete a very big project you've likely been working on for some time now. Even though your name won't be on the cover of the book or business proposal, you're gratified to have played such a significant role in its completion. And the horoscope Cancer is next. A pleasant outing could get delayed or cancelled due to an event entirely out of your control. Rather than having a fit, you and your friends could seize the opportunity to do something completely wild and different. For example, you could take in a matinee of the scariest movie in town, or finally try out that Ethiopian restaurant you've been hearing so much about. Today brings a perfect opportunity to make lemonade out of lemons. Fabulous advice. And we have Leo. Leo's message has arrived, has loaded up on the laptop. I'm going to read it for you now. There's no question about it. You've been working hard these last few weeks as an approaching deadline looms. You may find yourself waking up at night, running numbers through your head. It's exhausting for sure, but know that the end result will make all of this worthwhile. Thank you for your reactions. And we're at Virgo, and then after Virgo I am going to sing this song that I have loaded up in my book. So Virgo, today, or rather tonight, is a romance and cozy intimacy for you. You pull out all the stops for your evening with the special person in your life. This includes scented candles, the perfect perfume, and your most sensuous clothing work to enchant the person who is already head over heels in love with you. Your relationship is clicking along just beautifully right now. Why not celebrate in some special way, Virgo? Okay. Eileen Hogan, that the darling name is, and through the barony her features they were famous. And if we loved her, who was there to blame us? For wasn't she the pride of Petrovor? But her beauty made us all look shy, and not a man among us could look her in the eye. Boys, oh boys, sure that's the reason why we're in mourning for the pride of Petrovor. Eileen Og, me heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen Og, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of 'em like the pride of Petrovor. Friday at the fair at Ballintubber, Eileen met McGrath the cattle jobber. I'd like to set me mark upon the robber, for he stole away the pride of Petrovor. He never seemed to see the girl at all, even when she ogled him from underneath her shawl. Looking big and masterful, and she was looking small, most provoking for the pride of Petrovor. Eileen Og, me heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen Og, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of 'em like the pride of Petrovor. So it went as it was in the beginning. Eileen Og was bent upon the winning. Big McGrath contently he was grinning, being courted by the pride of Petrovor. Says he, I know a girl that could knock you into fits. At that Eileen nearly lost her wits. The upshot of the ruction was that now the robber sits with his arm around the pride of Petrovor. Eileen Og, me heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen Og, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of 'em like the pride of Petrovor. Boys, oh boys, with fair 'tis hard to grapple, of my eye, 'tis Eileen was the apple, and now to see her walk into the chapel with the hardest feature man in Petrovor. And now, boys, this is all I have to say. When you do your courting, make no display. If you want to keep them after you, just walk the other way, for they're mostly like the pride of Petrovor. Eileen, oh, me heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's not one like the pride of Petrovor. Hi Elaine, thanks for writing. And we're also in Ireland, so hello to Ireland and hello from Ireland. And also hello to Brightomarogby. Brightomarogby. Hello there. And you're also in Ireland, so hello to Ireland and hello from Ireland. Now, our next horoscope is Libra. It's the first one after the halfway mark. On the 20th of February, this is the message for Libra. Some interesting money-making opportunities are likely to come your way. It could be that it's time for a new job, one that promises faster progress. Once you get past a certain stage, working on commission loses its appeal. You are ready for steady growth. Perhaps you should seek financial planner for steps you could take right now to improve your bottom line. Libra. And we have arrived at our Scorpios stop along the horoscope train track. So, hello to Scorpio. Your message is that there's going to be so much to get done today that you might feel a little daunted about getting started. By midday, you could even find yourself overwhelmed. Take a break is the message to Scorpio. Take a long lunch on an outside terrace, weather permitting. Breathe deeply until the stress subsides. You may need to concentrate on finishing only 1 or 2 minor tasks today and put the rest off until tomorrow. Remember, too much stress can take its toll on your health, Scorpio. And at 25 past 6, we have arrived for Sagittarius. No sooner do you set foot in the office this morning than you begin to get pelted from all directions with various crises and problems, Sagittarius. It is not a very welcome reception. A hot cup of coffee and a warm greeting from your co-workers would be a much nicer way to start the day. Take it all in your stride. You have the brain power and you have the stamina to solve all of today's problems, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Today is a lonely combination of harmony and passion, and it means that you should make the most of it. So it says when you are running so smoothly at work, there is no reason that you can't leave the office early and prepare for a special evening, because self-care is really important today for you, Capricorn. And then it says you should have a dessert on hand, even though it's likely you won't get around to eating it. Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. So, hello to all Aquariuses. Your message on this day is that your efforts on the domestic front have certainly paid off. Your home is looking wonderful. Everyone who enters says so. Some unexpected visitors may stop by for a quick hello and wind up staying for dinner. You are a great cook. Who can blame your guests for wanting to stay? Hello, also from Ireland. It's my birthday on Sunday. Oh, that's sweet. And Sunday is your birthday, and yeah, so we'll have to sing that. I'll be the first probably to tell you happy birthday, but otherwise we'll be late because I do the live streams on weekday evenings at 6 p.m. and I won't be live tomorrow or Sunday, so that means that we have to do the happy birthday song now. And we'll do that after the Pisces horoscope. The Pisces horoscope says your neighbourhood is changing and the change is all for the better. Wonderful new neighbours may have moved in. It all adds to the sense of warmth and community of your town. Wherever you go, you make friends by encountering new neighbours as you run errands today, Pisces. So now we'll do the happy birthday for you before today's story. I wonder what I actually will play. I have an idea. Yeah, you are so welcome. That is my pleasure. Yeah, yeah, your birthday is once a year. It's a very special day, and there's only one of you, so you're very special. And yeah, we need to acknowledge that and celebrate it and celebrate you. And then hello also to Lena. Thanks for writing to us as well. Now, so I chose the topic about gossiping. I thought that it made sense to choose that topic for Friday of this week, as last week and this week we have been choosing topics that kind of are on the same wavelength. So yeah, and the first page, and I have two pages, and the first one is about giving up gossiping for Lent. So, because I know that some people give up gossiping for Lent. And so it says here that it's a powerful and transformative fast to give up gossiping for Lent. And it focuses on purifying your speech and building community rather than just sacrificing food. Because I suppose like traditionally, or it's the first thing that comes to mind would be to give up something along the lines of food, like sugar, like we were talking about, or potatoes or something. And then the other really good idea then is to like take up something helpful. Instead of giving up something to like be more helpful to people in your life, like your family. But anyway, this is another kind of alternative, or like a different thing that you can do, but it wouldn't be the first thing that comes to mind. So it involves avoiding negative comments about others for 40 days, which fosters emotional well-being and aligns with spiritual growth. Key aspects of a no gossip Lent. The goal is to reduce hurtful words and create space for kindness, silence, and positive conversation. Of course, because like silence for some people is awkward and uncomfortable, and they just have to fill the silence like with anything, as long as it's noise, like. But actually, being comfortable with another person in silence is very, very good and healthy, and it's a sign of a very strong, very healthy friendship or relationship. So yeah, actionable tips. Pause before speaking. If you feel tempted to share a gossip, stop and think about the impact of your words. Practice positivity. When tempted, actively reframe the conversation or share something positive instead. Use silence. If you cannot say something good, choose not to say anything at all. Alternative actions. Instead of just avoiding gossip, replace the habit with intentional listening as well as speaking kindly. This practice, recommended by Pope Francis, is considered a more profound sacrifice than simply giving up treats, as it directly impacts your relationships as well as your character. So that was the Lent aspect of gossiping, and we are already on the second page, and it is 25 to 7. So it's not whether you do it, it's how you do it. The expert guide on healthy gossiping. Talking about others has a bad reputation, but it can also be a social glue that helps create bonds. This is how to harness its power for good. It's safe to say, and Pope Francis is on this page as well, it's safe to say Pope Francis is not a fan of gossip. Just before Christmas, in one of his final public appearances of 2024, he declared it an evil that destroys social life, sickens people's hearts, and leads to nothing. Gossip is zero. Beyond the Vatican, however, gossip's bad reputation is being reassessed. Last year, a study in the United States found that gossip evolved to help social groups function by spreading useful information about individual members and encouraging cooperation. Researchers also found that people spend approximately an hour every day gossiping, and that almost everyone does it. Far from it being the preserve of small minds, as the annoying adage goes, it seems that gossip is a natural social behaviour with potential benefits. There are, however, good and bad ways of going about it. We asked experts about how to gossip smarter. Should you try to gossip less or abstain altogether? Well, Frank McAndrew, who is a professor of psychology, said, "I don't think it's possible to stop people from gossiping. It is a part of who we are, like eating or breathing. I cannot tell you how many times people will say to me, 'I don't gossip,'" says Frank McAndrew, explaining that many think of it as something other people do, while they are merely expressing concern or sharing important information. In truth, much gossip is either inconsequential or actually does some good. McAndrew suggests that gossip is best understood not as a character flaw or a bad habit you should be striving to kick, but as a social skill. It's not whether you do it or not. It's whether you do it well or not. What distinguishes good gossip from bad gossip? Good gossip is usually popular because it comes from a place of desiring company, and that means that you are a good judgment and that you're saying good things about others. So it says that is how they are able to do so. And he continues, they have a good reputation because they don't use it in a nasty way. And that's because they're saying good things about other people. So yes, indeed. Everything that they know to anyone who will listen. Aha, that's the other thing then, So it sounds to me by reading this article that people were designed for speaking and talking. That's what I'm learning here. And so it's not about how often you're talking, it's actually about what you're saying. So what is the safest kind of gossip to share? It says here to practice positive gossip. Try complimenting people behind their backs or recounting their good deeds. You are perceived in the minds of others as someone positive. Yes. When the purpose of gossip is to benefit from the group. So that's a totally other thing then. But it says, should you ever act on gossip is another bullet point in this. You won't have to. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it's a long enough how can you gossip for the greater good? Okay, that's very interesting. As far back as biblical times, gossip has been gendered as a female behavior, though men do it too. What do you think you're doing when you go to the pub with your mates on a Wednesday night? It becomes an essential skill and currency in a way that it just didn't for men. Hi Karina, thanks for writing to me. And then, does it matter who you gossip with? If I'm sharing sensitive information with you, what I'm really saying is I am trusting you not to use this information in a way that is going to cause trouble for me or for others. So Karina, today we are talking about gossip, giving up gossip for Lent, and positive gossip. How to talk good about people and how to talk good about people even behind their back. So, yeah. And it says, what are the gossiping ground rules? Right, okay. And then what can you do when you gossip? Okay, this is, yeah. Should you tell someone if others are gossiping about them? Gossip often presents us with moral dilemmas, like this one. There is no clear-cut right or wrong answer. It is ultimately up to you. Often, like I have often just been in places like, and I just overhear people talking about me, like, and they don't know that I'm like either in the next aisle or in a toilet cubicle, or it just happens so often. And I don't know, does that happen to you as well, or does it just happen to me more often? It just feels like it happens to me very often, where like, yeah, I'm there and they don't know I'm there. Like there could be a partition like in a bar separating me from them, and they don't realize like that I can hear them. Do you know? So how can you protect yourself from hearing something you don't want to hear? So that one would be a relevant one to me now. How can I protect myself from hearing something I don't want to hear? So it says that Waddington likens gossips to a rich meal with good friends and good wine. It's actually pleasurable, she says, but overindulging can leave a nasty taste. It's a bit like a hangover or feeling a bit bloated. Drawing the line between harmless and hurtful, however, is intensely personal. People have to have their own moral compass, their own codes as to what is acceptable to them. You cannot be prescriptive or give them a little checklist. Oh, that makes sense. It's like, just because I don't want people to talk about me, I can't just tell them I don't want you to talk about me. Like, people are going to say what they want to say. That's very funny. Yes, indeed. If somebody comes to you and says, have you heard, before they go any further, say, why are you telling me this? The pause focuses the conversation and gives you some control without chiding the other person. So that's CHIDING. I think that might have been pronounced chiding, yeah. Oh yeah, critical. Okay, you won't be criticizing the other person. Okay. So now we have 6:45, and now we are ready for the weather forecast. Cloud with increase this evening, and outbreaks of rain and drizzle will gradually spread from the southwest. Southwesterly winds will be moderate to fresh and gusty. Cloudy tonight, with outbreaks of rain and drizzle early on. The rain will clear later and patches of mist and light drizzle will develop. Mild with lowest temperatures of 7 to 10 degrees in moderate to fresh southwesterly winds. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 21st of February, will be rather wet and breezy, with further outbreaks of rain, turning heavy at times. It will be another mild day, with highest temperatures of 10 to 13 degrees and moderate to fresh and gusty southwesterly winds. So I'm going to get ready to go out later. It is now 10 to 7 on Friday, the 20th of February, and I want to thank you for being here. I am looking forward to seeing you again on Monday, the 23rd of February, weekday evening at 6 p.m. and all weekday evenings at 6 p.m. Bye!